We have returned to Jordan, home to thousands of Palestinian refugees. It is in Al-Zarqa refugee camp where we meet Muhammad Azazi, a 14-year-old orphan whose life has been anything but easy.
كان عمري محمد 3 شهور. يعني إلي أخت لما كانت تيجي تحممه تحكي له يعني إنه حركته بطيئة. أخذناه على الدكتور بشارع السعادة إنه بيحكي لازم يعني صورة طبقية للدماغ. لما عملنا صورة التحليل وهيك بين إنه كتلة على الدماغ شلل دماغي.
As well as tragically losing his father, Muhammad also had a sister called Tamara, who was born with the same disability as him. Sadly, she passed away a few months ago. She was only 13 years old. After all this hardship, some good news has come to Muhammad. He has been selected by Islamic Help to be taken for a free Umrah. As well as Muhammad, 400 more orphans from Palestinian refugee camps who are living in poverty have been selected to go for a free Umrah. For all of them, it's simply a dream come true. The day has arrived for the orphans to go for Umrah. Before they do, everyone gathers to celebrate this unique and special occasion and to bid farewell. To add to the excitement, Islamic Help have invited a very special guest to accompany the orphans on this sacred journey, Sister Lauren Booth.
Today I am in Sports City Amman in Jordan for the start of a truly magnificent journey. I'm here with Islamic Help, and behind me, as you can see, are some of the 400 orphans and widows preparing themselves for a journey of a lifetime. The children here are disabled or impoverished, and all of them are refugees from Palestine.
With all supplies for the journey on board and all orphans accounted for, the 10 coaches can head off to Saudi Arabia. For the orphans with disabilities, to make their journey more comfortable, they will be travelling to Saudi Arabia by airplane. As they journey to Saudi Arabia, this is a great time for the orphans to get to know one another, as well as their guardians. The joyful orphans are now inside Masjid al-Haram. This is the moment they have all been waiting for, to answer the call of the one God, Allah. The guardians will be with them for every step of this journey to keep them safe, assist them, and remind them of the significance of each sacred ritual.
These are hard lives, and to make an Umrah for that loved one, gives them such comfort. They will go to sleep at night feeling in their heart that their Rabb, their Lord, has paid special attention to their parent because of an act that they did.
The pilgrims have completed their tawaf and are now enjoying a short rest while drinking some of the blessed Zamzam water. The orphans now begin the sa'i. The brotherhood of the pilgrims is one of the greatest friendships that exist. They feel fortunate to help one another. They are guided and bonded by their faith. They want for each other what they want for themselves, and they love each other purely for the sake of Allah. The orphan pilgrims' Umrahs are now complete, and they feel full of happiness. The excited orphans now make their way into Masjid Nabawi to meet and greet their orphan prophet.
أنا حسيت إن المدينة حلوة كتير ولما رحنا عند قبر الرسول ارتحت كتير.
There are feeding programs when we feed people's bodies, and they're essential. And there are practical programs when we clothe people, and those are essential. But to nurture well-being, a spirit of Islam, and the psychology of another human being who's living under hard conditions and who's a child, and putting them right in the house of Allah, there's nothing I've seen like that. And I urge everybody, be a part of this. Give generously, give love, and receive the dua.
هي أفضل شيء إنه إجيت أنا على عمرة وجيت عند قبل الرسول عليه الصلاة والسلام. أنا راح أتذكرها طول حياتي بس.